So I forgot to do the thing. But today we're gonna be playing some Tales of Berseria, you know. Good morning and hope everybody's well. I don't know what part we're on. I was planning on keeping track of that and I kind of dropped the ball. We could be all honest with each other, you know. But I think we're like almost 60 hours in right now. Really close. I think I'll be right back though. One second, I'm gonna grab a cup of coffee. I think we'll get started. No mind, no coffee for measies. Sad panda.
I knew this would be big. What a treasure!
Scout ship.
Okay. Is there no missions we can do? I wonder if to go back somewhere. I don't remember where it was at. know if we should bother going to all these places or not. I guess if they're lit up in the stream, it doesn't really matter. I guess. No thanks. I think we're over doing a lot of the side quests in this game already. Don't want to bother. No thanks. There's nothing in any of these places now? I mean, it like sounds like that I needed to check these places out. How far along are we? I'm 60 hours in. So we gotta be like right toward the end. Like right toward the end. But I'm not sure how close. It's gotta be decently close though, right? Right? Have you played this yet, Olive? It's a really good game. I was gonna buy something. Maybe buy more teleporting things. Maybe let me tell how my spawn is. Just quickly checking all the towns again. Just quickly. Make sure we didn't do anything before we move on with the story a little bit more. I don't think there's really anything we didn't do yet. Years ago, but in Japanese. Ooh. Does it have good Japanese voices? Usually if we're streaming, I only do English. It's just kind of easier all around for everybody. But this is what happens. It's a really good game. Please have enough of this? No! I didn't realize we only had 95. Oh shoot, crackers. Yeah, it's really good. I've played a few of the Tales. I really like the characters in this one, and the story. It's pretty good. Cool. Pretty good. But we appreciate all you new peeps coming in. It's always nice to see some new faces in stream. Also new people to boot, right? We'll spread the curse. Guess we'll just continue the main story.
It's an urgent message. Let him know that they'll be arriving at Titania within a few hours.
So it was you all along, Bienfu.
Miss Magilu!
Oh no, he
I'm
betrayed
surprised
us?
I didn't sense it. There is a gesh on you, interfering with our pact.
I've only played like 3.
Well played, Melchior.
I've only played Vesperia, Abyss, and now this one is the only 3 I've played.
Impressive. That old man must have planned all of this, from the very moment you escaped me. Even my imprisonment in Titania and my encounter with Velvet. All calculated down to the minute. Huh, nice.
Forgive me, Miss Moggy Little. There was no way I could fight against Lord Melchior's arts.
I don't care. I don't care about anything. And I don't care that I don't. Oh no! You've caught me red-handed! I've been in league with the Abbey this whole time!
That's not true. I'm the one you want.
We were listening. We heard it all.
Oh, boring. Fine then. Do with us what you will.
Not
It's
very
not like I
sneaky.
trusted you to begin with. Spy or no spy, this was inevitable. Besides, you're not sorry. Make yourself useful and fight for us.
You're good at this cruelty that's also compassion thing, aren't you?
I just don't have the time to deal with you two. After this whole business is over with, I'll devour you, if that's what you want.
Hey, Velvet. Tell me,
It sounds oddly
what
erotic.
does it feel like to hate? Does it torment you? Is it agony? Does the searing fire of your hatred empower you to feel? Does it give your life meaning where there was none?
Land ho! Titania! There's an Abbey ship in the front docks!
Take us around back! If you want your answer, fight by my side. You'll see it the very moment I kill Artorias.
In the face of doom, still the crow caws defiantly. You really know how to vex me.
Mustache, right? I don't know. I think about taking it off because it kind of ruins the serious moments a little bit, but it's fine. It's fine.
So, you're using the forbidden arts. This has to be Melchior's doing. Stop! I'm the one you want! The Lord of Calamity. That again? What a melodramatic name.
It's what you're called by the scores of citizens whose lives you've ruined. Face the enormity of your sins.
What idiocy.
We'll carve the weight of your sin from your flesh. We are the wings of the divine will.
Yeah! Poop noises.
They are mad at us!
As expected.
It's okay. Yeah. All women look, you know, all of the women look better with beards. It's just, or mustaches. It's just the way of the world.
Please stop! Do you not understand how dangerous an Armatus is? Fools! This is a battle of life and death!
Them. I have to kill.
So
Rip.
this is it.
They destroyed themselves.
Just as I expected.
Oh, thanks so much for that follow.
They know
Appreciate you.
exactly what they're doing.
Grimoire, where are the Therians?
I need to. Oh,
Couldn't tell
I can't
you.
spell olive
They
apparently.
came out of nowhere.
He
and
lied.
Before I knew it, we were all split up.
How's the book?
Nearly done, but I'm still working on the critical passages at the very end. All of you, get on board the Von Eltia. I'll find the Therians.
Oh? You really think we can make it past a horde of armatized exorcists?
Stay behind. I don't care.
Don't touch that! You don't have to do this alone. We're all in this together. And I promise I'll protect you, Velvet.
You'll protect me. Long ago, Laffy said the same thing. But that sort of idealistic drivel will kill you. Make your worthless promises. They won't change reality. Look what happened to Laffy. Dead. Murdered. And I couldn't protect him either. In the end, no matter how much he cared for me, my only brother, his life torn away from him. How it must have hurt.
Velvet.
You worry about yourself, Laffy said. That's an order.
An order.
We have to keep Inominat out of the picture, so that I can kill Artorias. Let's go! We'll push the enemy back and keep an eye out for the Therians.
Everything always so serious. I think I'll play this again in English if I have the time. Yeah, that's one thing I almost never get to do is replay games, sadly. There's just so many, like, good ones out there. It's kind of hard for me to take the time to replay stuff. It's like, there's so much new.
I know this isn't the best time, but I have something to say. Please forgive me. I've been a spy for Lord Melchior.
You were the one telling the Abbey about us?
Yes, I'm so sorry.
Melchior is a clever one, isn't he? Planting his spy right next to Magilu. After all, a forest is the best place to hide a tree.
Melchior used his arts to place orders on Bienfu that overrode Magilu's pact.
That son of a dog.
Please don't hate me.
I meant Melchior, not you.
Really? Exerting control over someone else's life goes against everything Aizen stands for. We know you were forced to do it against your will. But my spying put everyone in serious danger. That's still a fact.
The Bloodwings also knew what we were up to. The Abbey would have figured it out with or without you. What'd you tell them anyway?
That Velvet is actually pretty good wife material. And what fishing rods Aizen prefers. And what Miss Magilu says in her sleep. And how fast Dial's tail regrows. What? That's what you told them?
It's done. Pay it no more heed. But things must be set aright.
Alright. How?
Eleanor, I apologize for suspecting you. I'm sorry.
Aizen?
That's right. I must apologize as well. I'm deeply sorry, Lady Eleanor.
Very well. Apologies accepted all around.
It is crazy how some voices are better in English. I know, I recently rewatched Yu Yu Hakusho, And the guy that actually wrote the manga, the creator of all of it, said that he actually preferred the English voices compared to the Japanese ones. Especially like Kuwabara and that. He said it was so crazy how well Kuwabara sounded like what he thought he should sound like, and he sounded like perfectly. You know, like what he had pictured. Like he even sounded better than he thought he could.
Are exorcists using armatization aware that it could cost them their lives?
I'm sure they are. If I were still with the Abbey, I would likely be using an armatus too. Endangering one's own life in order to save the many? It's the logical choice. But using something that dangerous so frequently in battle is absolutely wrong.
The Abbey must be starting to feel the pressure, too.
Even so, the losses are unacceptably high.
That's how badly they want the Therians, and how big a threat we represent. Or it could be that it has nothing to do with us and the real point is to test their new weapon.
That can't be. It's all an experiment?
A blade proves its true worth by making it through battle unbroken. Are exorcists all that different?
Your logic is sound, but it's still awful.
We were able to survive this time, but it won't be much longer until they've perfected the armatization.
That's not the only thing we need to worry about where ticking clocks are concerned. Am I wrong?
Velvet.
It doesn't matter. We kill whoever gets in our way.
That's dramatic. That's dramatic. Just kill all the people.
Woo! It's a biggie!
Stop fooling around.
But I'm serious about my fooling around.
I'm serious about fooling around.
Are we ready for this?
Well,
Jeez, that guy ate damage like crazy. He just ate it. It was a nice little snack. Some anime do, but mostly watch them sub, yeah. I think I would watch some more sub if I had more of an attention span. My attention span, the older I've gotten, has gotten so bad, it's tough to, like, focus that heavily on reading subs and trying to watch the anime at the same time. I feel so old some days. I'm not even that old, but it's like, man, some things, just tough. I've kind of gotten out of reading in general, though. I used to love to read and do a lot of that stuff, but a lot of it, the older I've gotten, just the harder it is for me to focus.
We will need to be extremely wary.
Yeah, same here. I have backlog all the way back to PS1 that I own, so kinda wish I only had like PS3 and
This
PS4.
fight is over.
We got some all the way back to then.
Take a look at this.
Watching some, yeah. I think eventually we might start watching some anime on stream if people are interested with the watch party thing. I do have to set up Prime and stuff, but I might do that. People are interested in it.
Did you
I
think
think
you
they
could
have some ones on Prime we could watch. Maybe
First
find
they
some
robbed
shorter
the
ones.
Malachim of their will, and now their bodies too. Makes me sick.
But still, it fits their reason. They want strength, and no art can squeeze strength from a Moloch like that one.
I don't think we have a chance!
It's still pretty cool though. I wouldn't mind being able to just understand it.
You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine.
That's pretty cool. Coming out this month, yeah. I don't try to watch new anime, honestly. I've been trying not to. I did start watching One Piece for some reason. I don't know why I started One Piece. I kind of regret starting it.
We will need to be extremely wary.
I should have finished like Naruto. I started a show that's not even close to being ever finished. Zynga? What's it about? I'm not a big anime watcher, honestly. Or at least not as much as I would like to be.
There are none who can resist my spear.
I got heartburn for some reason. I think that's the only one we got next for the Fury ones. Guess this one. One Piece still 5 hours to go till I catch up. Yeah. I've watched 30 episodes since I've started watching, I think. I really like it. I don't know, it's shonen though. Shonen's one of those things that does kind of get a little bit old sometimes, but yeah. I'll still enjoy it. Yeah. I started Naruto, and I think I got like 150 episodes into that one. This right here is my least favorite thing about this game, is the enhancing system. It takes too long. It just takes too long. Like at a certain point you just don't want to bother with it anymore because you get such a sheer amount of items that it just takes too long to... It's like one of those things that I have to do off stream if I do it at all, just because it takes so long. I'll spend like 30 minutes just trying to sell stuff and figure out what to sell and then trying to, you know, do the rest. I used to watch it when episodes come out, but I can't handle... Me neither. I never liked the thing. I guess I got a little bit early used to it. I grew up in the 90s, so, you know, back then, you kind of just had to catch it on TV. Or if you got unlucky sometimes and you missed an episode, it was just like you couldn't never catch up. It was sad. I'm gonna grab a cup of coffee though, 1 second. But yeah. Yes, playtimes growing up, I remember missing episodes, and it's kind of nice going back and watching some of those old shows, because some of them I never got to watch it all, honestly, even though I did watch it a lot. I remember farming items, yeah. But I said there's just too many items. I wish there was like a way to just like click if they have it mastered, that it would automatically just break it down. Because it takes a while to go through and break down everything. I don't think there's anything else in here.
So, you all got away.
It was all I could do to flee. I have lost face.
You don't have a face!
I was so scared. It's okay now, dear. I won't let them cause you any more pain.
It's so annoying.
Saved us. Thank you.
I could never forgive them for involving children. That's all. Kurogane, head to the rear docks. Keep them safe. If you find the prince and Griffin, take the Von Altia and escape.
As you wish. Rokuro, take the Stormquell. I made it with the orichalcum you gave me.
You actually did it.
I abandoned all desire and forged it with a clear mind. You will find no harder sword in all the world.
Stormquell. Made from orichalcum. I'll use it well, Kurogane.
I wonder if I should switch characters here. I don't feel like Eleanor's that good. Let's try him for a little
my
bit.
time
Yeah.
to shine.
Eleanor kind of stinks, honestly. She dies a lot.
It's complete! The Orichalcum Blade, Stormquell!
It's the hardest blade the world has ever known.
Even to an untrained eye, that sword is obviously something special.
Kodogane is a real master! Color me amazed!
The Godblade Stormhowl versus the Orichalcum Stormquell. This will be something to see.
Will it end in triumph, or will you need to try more oomph? The gods alone know.
The gods have nothing to do with it. Skill alone will determine who lives and who dies.
I do feel like both ways of watching shows have like their merits though. Binging stuff sometimes gets very boring after a while for me, sadly. So sometimes it's better to, I think, just grind it out. Yeah, he has so much stuff that he needs to max. Sweet. Have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping by. It was nice meeting you, Olive. Very nice meeting you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Have a great night. I'll have to give you a follow. Do you stream, by the way? I guess. I ask you. I remember. I wish you could just click on people's name and follow them. Why is that not a thing? Why is that not a thing?
Managed to avoid capture, huh, Prince?
As did you. You did well to avoid Artorias and his forces.
Lord Artorias is here?
He is. I overheard some exorcists mention it.
Artorias.
If you want to die, do it alone. We're saving the Therians before anything else.
Besides, we're so close to deciphering the ancient book.
I know. We'll escape from the rear docks. Follow me.
Watch out, Princey Wincy. You ain't no Therian. If Griffin gets there first, we're leaving you behind.
Understood.
She's such a butt. She is, yeah. I'm kind of confused why there's not. They said there was a boss battle here somewhere, or an extra boss battle, but I don't see it. But maybe it's not.
down anyone in my way!
I thought we just changed her ring, but I'm wrong.
Woo! It's a biggie!
Form 7!
You won't get away!
Fury! Double haze! Double haze! For 3! Fury! For 4! Deception! No escape! Double haze! No escape! Double haze! For 4!
No mercy! Wounds that won't heal! Poison left! Now, rise! Arise! Ascending! Angel!
Killing flash! Behold the arts of my ancestors! Zangief style! Aaron! Hurricane for 5! Double haze!
No escape! You won't get away!
No escape! Form 7!
You won't get away!
Jade Wave! Deception! Hurricane! No escape! No escape! No escape! No escape! No escape! Critic Star! Double haze! Critic Star! Critic Star! Form 6! Deception! Hurricane! Hurricane! Critic Star!
You won't get away!
Hurricane! Critic Star! Fertile Blue! Punch it! No escape! Jade Wave! Double haze! Critic Star!
Hello, how are you? Welcome to the stream. How are you, lovely?
Double haze! Critic Star! Double one! For 4! Form 7! No escape! See this? Double haze!
You won't get away!
Punch it!
No escape!
Critic Star! Double haze!
You won't get away!
Double haze!
No mercy! Wounds that won't heal!
I'm doing great, how are you? I'm really well, thanks.
Did you think you could escape me?
Add 3 random skills to equipment on hard mode. Oh, nice. Hey, Nico. How's lovely Nico? Why are you tired? Why are you tired? I'm kind of tired too, but I'm always tired. You get used to it. Sleep is such a pain. Like, how does something we do every day such a difficult thing? I'm lost. How do I get out of here? So you just all need to go back up. Okay. But how's lovely Nico? stayed up late. Do you think, bud? I don't stay up late at all. So bad at sleeping even when I do go to bed early. I can't imagine like how staying up late is just not fun for me at all. I'd rather go to bed early and get up early.
Will Artorias use an Armatus as well?
I don't know. It's hard to believe
Danny,
that
ooh,
the
where you
Abbey's
playing?
leader would risk using an art that could
Hey,
end
bud.
his own life, but...
The shepherd's
Okay,
reputation
what?
would be ruined if he self-destructed over some botched formula. On the other hand, if the risk is based on the user's ability, then the legates might not have any trouble.
So if Artorias were to try, he'd armatize with Innominat.
Can an Empyrean be used as an Armatus? I'm not even sure Artorias can handle that.
He'll do it. Why else would he try to revive Innominat?
But we're talking about an Empyrean.
He'll succeed. I'm certain of it. This is the Shepherd Artorias we're talking about here. Whether god or devil stands in his way, he won't be swayed. That's who he is.
Velvet.
But it won't save him. He'll die by my hand. Empyrean or no Empyrean.
I always game early in the mornings, honestly. It's kind of nice. Get up kinda. I don't sleep very well, so might as well get up and game and hang out with you guys. Hey, Lou's back. Welcome back. Oh, thank you so much for that follow. All the hit pats. I need to change my follow command there. It looks so bland. Needs more stuff. Maybe I'll fix it today. I got a big list of to-do stuff. I need to write that down, actually, when I'm thinking about it. Okay. Oh, it's up if I was not. Oh, it's fine. You don't have to go about 7. I appreciate you guys just stopping by and spending time. Well, pretty well. You guys meant to be. I'd say streaming and like having people actually come and watch you and hang out is such a great feeling, isn't it? Like it just makes you feel so loved. You seem nice. I try to be. We had a big talk yesterday about being nice. It doesn't take any. It's not hard being a nice person.
Eisen, there's
Just
trouble.
really caring
The
and
enemy
trying.
found the Von Eltia. Several enemy ships are heading this way right now.
Set sail, now!
Yeah, pretty well though. Pretty well. When you were eating? Wow, Nico bragging. What do you got for food?
I'm, glad we were able to save everyone.
There's no escape, Lord of Calamity.
Benwick, forget me. Take the Von Altia and leave, now!
That's madness. What do you think you're doing?
If I don't take them down, they'll sink you from afar.
Raise anchor! We'll make it through somehow!
And why does that little girl have a mustache?
But don't die.
Because us
Hear
girls
me?
always look better with mustaches. Always.
Crazy kids.
We're not going to die. We're going to kill.
I mean, supposedly, I have a full beard. You guys don't know. Maybe that'll be our next, if we ever change our name, we'll change it to the Bearded Lady, right? Like, Nico, Nico, Nico. Right? It's such a nice mustache.
What do we do now?
We'll head to the front docks.
To steal an Abbey ship, I take it.
That's where the Abbey's main forces will be concentrated. And Lord Artorias should be there too.
All the better.
Most people.
We still don't have a way to fight Inominat.
I told you, if you want to die, do it alone.
I'm not asking you to come with me.
Classic, right?
Use
Like the
me.
fancy dancy, like
Percival.
world up ones. Like
Don't
those
worry.
look so cool.
Griffin got away. If you use me as a hostage, you should be able to steal a ship.
I owe you one for this. But don't expect gratitude.
I don't.
Looks like this is our best and only bet.
Why are you so annoying, Velvet? Why are you so annoying? I don't owe you anything, bro. Come on, Velvet. Stop being such a buttface.
We're going to the front docks to escape. Don't forget that.
I know. Arthur's first maxim, right?
Is it better like a mwahahaha or a tee-hee-hee? Depends on the day, right?
I'm
This game looks fun.
worried.
About this
It's
whole
really fun.
hostage thing, you mean?
The story's
Yeah,
very deep.
That too, but
I think so.
Velvet's acting really
I'm playing on
strange.
PS4, but I think it's on
And
Steam.
that's unusual. How?
Moggy Lou!
Yelling at me won't change anything. Her thirst for blood knows no bounds, and she's got all the self-control of a wounded beast. With the way she's acting, I'm not sure she'll be able to escape.
She's cut her way through all her problems before. She can do it again.
I hope so, but everything has its limits. There's no blade that will not break, nor is there such a heart. When the time comes, you'll need to make a decision. It's best you start figuring it out now.
When the time comes.
Might check out. You should. Those games are all good. I'm kind of curious if you guys could bring back any franchise, any gaming franchise. What would you bring back? Or series, maybe is a better word. I would love, like, maybe a Shadow Hearts game. Maybe Wild Arms. But a new Shadow Hearts game would be awesome. There's so many, like, Legend of Dragoon. I wouldn't mind a sequel to that. Legend of Gaia would be nice to have a sequel. And they're just on sale too. Rip. Golden Knight? Oh, Golden Knight's pretty cool.
Hey, is everyone alright?
I don't know, there's been a lot of 007 games though. A lot of 007 games. Which I know they're a bit different, but I feel like I played a fair amount of them. I say GoldenEye probably one of the top ones, honestly, but the other ones aren't bad. Chris Brosnan was always like my James Bond.
Phew.
Daniel Craig was
Well,
pretty good too.
looks like we shook off our pursuit. Of course we did. This is the Von Eltia.
No, it can't be. This is terrible. Turn back, now!
What? There's no way we can do that.
I finally deciphered the last part of the book. If what it says is true, then Innominat is already.
I never tried Pokemon Stadium. I was always a Sony person. I did have an N64 growing up, and like a Dreamcast, but mainly Sony.
You're running.
It's Lord Artorias, and...
No, stop!
Please, now's the time to negotiate for safe passage.
Step back, Your Highness. The girl before you wants nothing other than to kill me.
You better believe it!
This is a trap. We're leaving.
Let me go! I have to save her!
That ain't gonna happen, kid. Don't forget you're my ticket out of here, too.
I'm not your tool! Try to stop me and I'll take you down! Even you, Aizen.
Nobody wanted to pay it any mind ever again? Yeah. It's kind of sad. A lot of games don't get a second chance.
Isn't gonna stop me!
Don't worry. I have another trick up my sleeve.
Once it fails, yeah.
That sword. Is that orichalcum? Good job, little bro. Never seen that before.
Damn right! The hardest sword there is!
It may be made of orichalcum,
But still...
They compare their opinions very good.
Stand down, Shield.
Don't be a spoil sport. I'm just starting to have fun.
Get caught in the middle of this, and even you won't survive unscathed. The one to face Velvet will be Innominat.
That's kind of the nice thing about, you know, people always fuss like, man, game companies are running out of ideas and stuff, but it's kind of nice they're running out of ideas. It really gets you a lot of, like, remasters and, like, remakes that I'm really happy to get that I never got a chance to check out and stuff. And it's same with, like, they're bringing back a lot of franchises, too, just because they are, quote-unquote, losing ideas. So it's kind of nice that, like, a lot of it is they're running out of stuff to make that they're going backwards. It's fine with me.
Hello, sister. Did you miss me?
Dun-dun.
Velvet's brother?
So that's his game. That's right. I am Laphicet Crow. And more. I am also Empyrean Innominat, the Suppressor.
Plot twist.
No.
Oh man.
Innominat?
If you're gonna do this, you gotta commit. He's our enemy.
I know! This is just another illusion! I'll devour all of you!
I'd love to have a Switch, but I don't have the extra money right now. Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Velvet. That's what you've been doing this whole time. Struggling against all reason.
Shut up! Don't you dare pretend to be my brother!
Finish this.
Insubstantiality! Elements of creation, gather! Insubstantiality! Ah! Insubstantiality!
Your struggles are over. All your pain, your suffering, I'll end all
Well, we
of it
did.
for you.
I want a PS5. Me too. I wish I had just a bunch of money.
Is this the power of an Empyrean?
I'd like a new avatar for stream
This
too.
boy is Empyrean Innominat the Suppressor.
But how? We took away his strength!
By kidnapping the Therians? Sorry to burst your bubble, but you were a wee bit late. It was never about the amount of malevolence the Therians devoured. What we needed to awaken him
was 8 different types. Greed, conceit, lust, cowardice, selfishness, obsession. Those 6 Inominat had already obtained by the time you managed to tear the Therians away. That leaves just the 2
Oh, nice, congrats.
carries inside her. Once Inominat has them, he will fully awaken.
And I don't even need an Earth Pulse for that. I can eat them right here.
Like hell you will!
It's a cool looking blade. Wow, did she
If
really
you're
break that
weak,
blade?
Stay out of my way. Ow.
It's all
Ow.
an illusion.
The more revenge content such
That
in COVID
hurts,
has kept me from being able to stream my Horizons. Yeah.
Shut up!
It's gonna be like this for a long time too. It's a new normal for
Are
a
you
very
going
long
to kill
time.
me, sister?
Make the best of it is all you can do. Like anything.
Go away! Go away! Go away!
Velvet, it was always so hard for me. I was so frail. All I did was cause you trouble. Is that why? Is that why you wanted me to go away?
Aww.
I never wanted you to go. I wanted you to live. I wanted you to be by my side. But in the end, I couldn't protect you. All I could do was avenge you. To get my vengeance, I devoured. I killed.
Of course you did.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Luffy. It hurt, didn't it? Fee! Kill him, please!
But he's...
It's Luffy said! He's my brother!
All the stuff that's happened.
But Velvet, I never wanted you to avenge me. I mean, it's that sort of selfish emotion that creates malevolence, that creates the demons.
What?
That's why I'm going to help Arthur. We're going to make all the pain in the world go away. Including that hate, that ugly malevolence in you.
Ugly malevolence?
The awakened Inominat will suppress all negative emotions. He will remake humanity into beings free from sin.
You take away all their sins, and people aren't people anymore.
I think that's just what they intend. Like how they steal free will from the Malakim.
It will be a peaceful world, free from pain.
So your goal this whole time was to rob people of their free will?
If even an exorcist like you can let your emotions tempt you to betrayal, clearly it is the only way.
I'll make this world a safe place free from demons. That has always been my dream. Don't worry. My wounds will heal. Once I have eaten you, sister.
What's going on? This is bad! We'll be swallowed alive!
Wait. I always
Thank you. It's because of what you've done that I need to make amends. You've hurt so many people, and all for nothing.
You can't.
This kid? Yep. Why are you talking about eating each other?
Unfortunate.
That's what we do.
But they're within me now. I'll find them.
A weapon can't just be hard, you know. It's gotta be flexible, too. Or it'll snap.
If you're addressing me, do you care to test that out?
Nah, think I'll wait on that. At least until you and Innominat finish up your armatization.
Shepherd Artorias, what have you done?
It's all according to my plan, Your Highness. Let us return to the capital.
This is like an anime. It is an anime. That's basically what this game is. It's like a playable anime. Just straight up. It's got the cheesy feel. It's got the super seriousness. A little bit of fan service. It's literally like anime, but
by an earth pulse.
playable.
This happened to you before, didn't it?
It's different this time. It looks like our awakened friend
Bought this
Innominat
one.
is using
You
the
should
land as
have.
his vessel. In other words, this earth pulse is now part of his body. I was able to flee him only because I found a rift in the earth pulse as it formed.
So, Velvet and the others?
I guess I won my bet. Took long enough.
Bravo! You do have a talent, if nothing else.
Oh, Melchior. If you're here, this place must be more important than I suspected.
Move aside. I must close this Earth Pulse rift.
Bienfu, protect the rift! Do well, and I'll forgive that little betrayal of yours. But if you run, my curse will follow you for eternity!
Bien! You got it!
It looks like I just won my bet. If I let you seal this rift now, I'll never collect. Illusions won't work on me. You can't break a heart that's already broken.
That day, I interrupted my art when your heart broke. I suppose I was taking pity upon my student. But this time, know that I won't hold back. I will grind your heart into...
That's the thing, though. Like, there's so much sales. Like, even if you miss one, you can always go back and there's another one around the corner, it feels like. So, oh, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome, welcome. How are you? How are you? Oh, Catnip is now my best friend. I like him, but his voice is too annoying, sadly. Too annoying. But yeah, there's always new sales. Like, I don't know how sales manage to make us feel so guilty for not buying something on sale. It's like, no, if we just wait. Only buy games on sale is what you do, you know? Only buy them on sale. That's where you save money and all the other things.
You're awake! I'm glad to see you're okay. It looks like we got sucked into the earth pulse.
Are you alright, Eleanor? What about everyone else?
I'm fine, but...
Kill. I killed so many. Murdered. Slaughtered. It was all for him. I killed he said I was ugly. Nothing. Nothing. All for nothing. I can't. I have to kill. Die.
The whole time, she...
You're awake.
Velvet,
Come on, we're leaving.
Velvet snapped a
I have to
smidge,
kill
just a
them.
little bit.
But Inominat is your...
It's just an illusion! A fake! A trick! Or, what if it was really him? Then that means he betrayed me, doesn't it? You think I can't kill a traitor like him? Why? Why wouldn't I? Just how many do you think I've killed? You, who watched me do it!
I'm... sorry.
Velvet!
Fluffy, time to wake up.
I told you to stop calling me Luffy. I'm not a little kid anymore.
Grumble, grumble, huh? You must be feeling good.
Inominat!
Bit of a fever, I'm afraid.
No, this is
At least
different.
the new medicine's supposed to come today.
A vision of the
Until
past?
then, you stay in bed.
See? I killed him! It was easy! I'm used to it by now. Alright, we're getting out of here! With your power.
But
Now!
we've gotta find Aizen and the rest.
I said now! Enough! Stop it! They're the ones who need to be stopped! Isn't that right? I'll kill them.
She got the crazy eyes going on.
You must calm down.
Fine. I'll calm down and look for an exit. That's what you want, right?
This girl's bipolar. She's just chilling, man. Up and down, and motions are every which way. Sounds good, Nico. Feel better. We do have a chat point thing that you guys can pick their outfit if you want to, just
We
FYI.
have to get out of here. Let's keep moving for now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Are you alright, Lavi said?
Yeah, I am. But I'm worried about Velvet.
This may be more than he can bear. Not that I blame him. Laffy said, perhaps you should rest within me for a while.
No.
But if you don't, then...
I know. But if I hide, it'll only hurt Velvet even more. I should at least be at her side.
You really have become stronger.
But I haven't. I hate it. But there's nothing I can do to help Velvet now.
Of course there is. Having someone nearby can be all the help you need sometimes. Like when I lost my mother.
Eleanor...
So, let's keep an eye on Velvet while we search for the others, alright? Just remember that I'm always with you, Laffy said.
I know. Thank you.
Thank you. What can I say but thank you? How did Disney, manage to, ruin words forever? I can never say, welcome, or you're welcome without that song playing in my head. What can I say but you're welcome?
We will need to be extremely wary.
And let it go. Somebody tells me to let it go. And then the code's not bothering me anyways.
Are we ready for this?
It's over, right?
Whenever I try to do something hard, not going to away my shot song from gets in my head. From Hamilton? I haven't watched that. Didn't they just add that to Disney Plus? I haven't watched it. I don't think.
Are we ready for this?
Is it any good? I don't even know anything about it. I've seen like everybody talking about it on Twitter and stuff. I haven't seen it, me neither. Honestly, I ain't not sure what it is.
We won, right? Right?
Right. It is good. I like a lot of the Disney stuff. I even like the I watched the what's this movie's called? I don't even remember. The ones with all the Disney villain kids. Those are actually good. Can't remember what it's called at the moment, but Descendants? Yeah, the Descendants. Yeah. What is this place? This is Purgatory. Purgatory!
There are none who can resist my spear! We will need to be extremely wary.
How do you guys picture Purgatory? I've watched like Supernatural, and Supernaturals was more of the probably what more people picture. I think it was Supernatural, the Big Empty, which is basically just blackness as far as the eye can see. You're just basically asleep. That sounds more like Purgatory though. Of just, or maybe that wasn't Supernatural. I don't remember. I think there's like Purgatory there, and there's like the Big Empty, and I think the Big Empty seems more like Purgatory to me than either thing. I don't know.
Are we ready for this?
Everybody gets a mustache.
No, I can't die here.
Oh, I died. I wasn't paying attention. Rip.
Disgraceful.
Light healer!
I refuse to fall here.
Do you guys believe in that stuff, though? I know we're not supposed to talk about religion in general, or probably not a good subject. Do you guys believe in all that? Afterlife, purgatory, all that stuff? You guys believe any of that? Or do you believe this is it, right?
We will need to be extremely wary.
I don't know. It's a pretty deep subject, and I think most people don't want to think about. My bad. That's what she said? What's going on? I'm gonna die.
I'll cut down anyone in my way!
I think this got melted. That was a hard bow too. Do you guys like play? What do you guys? What difficulty do you guys like on games in general? I know there's probably some games that kind of break your rule, but do you guys have like a general rule of what kind of difficulty you guys want to play on? For me, it kind of depends a lot, but I usually go for normal depending on the game. There's a treasure chest somewhere that I missed. Oh, it's just over here. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Alright, it's because I want everybody to be life or death. Take 4, ban the rest. Sounds good. Makes it exiting? Yeah. I think it depends on the game. Some games are just not built well. So playing on hard mode, it feels more cheap than hard, and I don't like to feel the cheapness.
That boy who called himself Inominat. Could he really be Velvet's younger brother?
It could have been an illusion intended to torment her. Don't you agree, Eleanor?
I do. Velvet's objective is avenging her brother, after all. We've all seen how strongly she feels about it. I find it hard to believe that the one so dear to her is still alive.
I don't know what powers Inominat possesses, but I think that really was her little brother. Velvet was able to see past Melchior's illusions. But look at her now. I just don't want to believe that the real Laufey could do such a thing.
Could it be possible that Inominat was reborn into her brother's body?
I don't know. But if that was the case, I'm not sure Velvet would be in so much agony.
Yes, I guess. Inominat actually being Velvet's brother. It makes a twisted sort of sense. But it's too awful.
Sorry. Or just because I want every battle to be life or death, make it exciting or medium if it's supposed to be. I'm bad at those, yeah. I remember playing, I think it was Dino Crisis when I was younger, and I could never ever beat one of those puzzles in Dino Crisis for some reason. Or maybe it wasn't Dino Crisis. It was one of those games like Dino Crisis, I think it was. But I got so stuck on it Like, even like Googling it and using like game facts and stuff, I still could not get past that boss. No matter what I tried to do. No matter what I tried to do, I could not get past it. Not sure why we struggle with it, but... Xenoblade? It has the same build? No, I've never tried Xenoblade, oddly. I remember... I looked forever for Xenoblade to find it cheap, you know? And I bought it for Wii ages ago, but I don't like the controls of Wii, and I planned on buying a gamepad for it and never got around to it, so yeah. I do have Xenoblade 4 Wii, and a few other games that I spent the money on but never played because
Are we ready for this?
I hated the Wii controller. But I know they just did a remake for Switch, so I'll probably just end up playing that one instead of playing the copy I do have.
Resist my spear.
Are we ready for this?
It's so much better, yeah. That's probably what we'll end up doing, is just playing it. If I ever get a Switch, I'm so far behind on games I want to play. It's mainly just money issues. I have a lot of time to play games. I'm kind of unemployed at the moment, so that's why we've kind of been trying to focus on streaming and maybe see if we could ever make anything of it. I don't know if we ever could, but doesn't hurt to try. Well, we ain't got nothing else, yeah.
I'm not one to go easy.
Sorry, I bumped my mic. My bad. Switch thing knows that the games never go down in price, like ever, sadly. They never seem to go down in price. So...
I don't think we have a chance.
That all you got? Infernal Torrent! Infernal Torrent! That all you got?
Spirit release! You wronged me! Here's your justice!
Got no missing overall, yeah. I know, like, I understand why they do it. I mean, it kind of stinks how... I know that's probably why a lot of games don't do well, though. I think a lot of times we have such a mentality of waiting for it to get cheaper that a lot of games never make that much money because of it. It's kind of sad. I don't know. I'm such a cheapskate, though. It's kind of hard. I think the last game I bought brand new was Kingdom Hearts 3. I loved Kingdom Hearts 3, but it was a tad disappointing. That makes sense. It was honestly maybe like one of my favorite Kingdom Hearts 3. Or my I don't know, I think it might have honestly been my favorite one. Oddly enough, even though I was disappointed in it. It was just kind of bare bones, I guess. That's the big thing, just bare bones. They didn't have the arena, you know, they didn't have a lot of the side stuff. They kind of just skimped on everything.
Is this?
Look!
Hey, stay with me. I'll get someone right away.
It's okay. I'm tired.
Have you been journeying long, then?
10 years. My master entrusted everything to me, but I couldn't do anything.
10 years?
My wings are weak. It doesn't matter anymore.
I see. If you've been working that hard, you surely need a break. I just happened to get my hands on some prickle boar meat. I'll be cooking up a stew for dinner. But would you care to join me?
Huh? No,
All I have on me now is this apple. Here. Once your belly is full of warm food, you'll be able to pick yourself back up. I can feel it. Your body is shouting, I want to live.
I'm a disgrace. I don't deserve to live.
Is life something you have to earn? To deserve?
Well,
these feelings are natural. You eat when you're hungry and cry when you're sad. Feeling these things is proof that we're alive.
Alive?
What's your name? Mine is Celica. Celica Crow.
I'm an exorcist. Tori... No, Arthur. I'm Arthur.
I don't know how I feel about open world games personally. I like them, but they get boring, like, really fast, honestly. Or maybe not really fast is the right word, but man, like, after a while they get tiring no matter how amazing the game is.
What in the world was that?
Rokuro! Aizen!
You saw it too, then?
Sure did. Artorias. And he called himself Arthur.
I've heard of this. The Earthen Historia. They say that events on the world's surface cast imprints on the Earth pulse that runs below.
In other words, an illusion of the past.
It's not an illusion. That was my sister. So, he managed to fool her too, is it? Yes, that must be it. That's why she freed me from the prison.
Yeah, we talk about open world games, but because, like, stuff like The Witcher, like, I love The Witcher, but man, it was a chore to get through that game after a while, sadly. Like, no matter how good it was such a chore to get through it. Skyrim is the same way. I think Fallout is, like, one of the few open world games that I never really felt like it was a chore to play. Fallout 4, maybe. But not the old ones. Other ones.
Rokuro,
Take a sip.
have you
Sounds
recovered
good.
from your wounds?
Yep. Tough as
I don't have tea, I
nails,
have
that's
coffee,
old
but maybe
Rokuro.
I'll get tea in a bit.
I'm more worried about Velvet. Is she okay?
How could she be okay? Inominat is reborn, and it's her little brother.
A blade can't just be hard. It's gotta be flexible, or it'll snap the first time it meets an unexpected force. I misunderstood the true meaning of strength, and so did he.
Let's just worry about ourselves for now. This Earth Pulse is completely under Inominat's domain. We can think of it as an extension of his body.
Yeah, which means my power won't get us out of here.
Be wary. Inominat may be the one showing us these memories. Remember, he's after Velvet.
And the two types of malevolence inside her.
True. And we may be able to use that against him to get us out of here.
What are you saying? Just use her?
If it's necessary.
We have to keep moving.
With annoying clients,
Nothing will
yeah.
be gained by staying here. And we ought to look for Magilu. Even she doesn't deserve to be stuck here forever.
Oh, Mogulu. I wish they would make Mogulu look...
Extremely wary.
We're finished here. Let's go.
Hey, Perks, how you doing? I'll be right back, guys. One second. One second. Morning, Perks. How are you? Morning. How's it going? But how are you? Just clocking to work for the day. Gonna be the best day knowing I'll be here. My son got offered a new job yesterday. Yay! Need to work. Yeah. I'm pretty well, though. I'm pretty good, I guess. That's the right word I was looking for. Maybe chance to lose souls. Not to lose souls. Got me now? Yeah, it's good. Better pay, I hope, too. Which I guess even if it's just a better job, it's awesome. Not always about the money, right? Sometimes it's about comfort. I feel like if one of your main things with getting a job is like how much money you can get and stuff, a lot of times you'll be unhappy with it. Like, money's nice, but still, feeling fulfilled and like happy with it. A lot better. That's fantastic, man. Did you just assume their gender? This is 2020, perps. How dare you? Become actually possible, yeah. That's exciting. Someone don't hire me?
So, what is this Earth and
Yeah.
Historia you mentioned?
As I've said, an earth pulse is a natural force that circulates within the land. Wind blows, water flows, birds fly, flowers bloom. All actions in nature leave their mark on the earth pulse. These
I'd rather
marks
just
become
tease you all the time, no
etched
matter
in
what
the
you
land
did.
itself
That's what I'd
and
rather
remain
do.
a part of the earth pulse, like memories.
So it's a record of the world's past.
Does it remember human and Moloch deeds?
Everything that occurs is part of nature, including the acts of humans, Malachim, and even demons.
So that means that even this very conversation is being recorded in the Earth and Historia?
Anything bad I've done in secret, any insults you've ever told behind someone's back, the land sees it all.
My insults?
It's just an example. Pay it no mind.
Does that mean that Enominat is drawing specific memories from the Earth and Historia and showing them to Velvet?
I believe so. That's how Rokuro and I saw the same thing, even though we weren't there. With the Earth itself as his vessel. It's a trick only Enominat could pull off.
Awfully devious for a self-styled Empyrean.
But the attack did strike home. Keep a close watch on her until we're out of the Earth Pulse.
Right.
Perps is a meanie, but just picks on me all the time.
I don't think we have a chance! Infernal Taurus!
It looks like no one is injured.
You pick on me? Psh, never. What? Perps? No. I don't even know
Velvet's
you.
psyche took a heavy blow there.
Yes.
A little bit.
She's in rough shape.
How long do you think she'll last?
What do you mean?
Just what I said. Remember, hardness alone won't save you from breaking. If she keeps being shaken up like this, she won't be able to handle it.
But what can we do?
If she breaks, she breaks. Until then, we go on with our mission.
What? Can't we help her?
If you let sympathy fog your vision, you can end up crashed on a reef.
Even so, we can't just let her suffer. It's too much.
I'm fairly sure that Velvet would say the same thing if she was in Aizen's place.
And do you agree, Rokuro?
Me? I still have a debt to Velvet. I will pay it. But in the end, her fate will be something she'll have to decide for herself.
That's true, but...
Then I have a decision of my own to make. I won't give up on Velvet, no matter what.
I see. Do what you have to.
We won't stop you.
How long does it take to make a VTuber avatar? I think that's a loaded question, I guess. Mine's a cookie cutter one. I just kind of took one. There is programs where you can take like a base model and kind of do it, but if you're gonna full-on build one of your own, it's like hours and hours and hours. Like a lot of work. Like if you're full-blown, like making one from scratch, like I said, I think around to get an avatar made for you on the cheap end is like $200, honestly, because they have to draw it out, they have to make clothes for it. It's like when you make avatars, like, people don't realize how much work. You have to basically make every part differently and make layers. So like the face can move and you gotta like, so it's like you gotta go all through that effort. You have to make it where the clothes you can take on and off. So you have to do a lot of work to get to the point. And then, like, once you get done making all that, and then you have to actually animate it and stuff, and make sure it actually looks good and test it. Like, there's a lot of work that goes into it.
We will need to be extremely wary.
Like, I'm not sure, like, I've never made one myself, but, like, it's gotta be a lot of work. But there is a lot of, like, free options through FaceRig, and there is free programs that you can start out doing, your own somewhat yours. I'm saving up the 200 though to get mine made one of these days. I looked into making my own, but that said, it seems like way too much work.
Victory is ours.
Sasuke would be my avatar, yeah. Well, the only problem with stuff like that is, if you make somebody that's too well known, you can get in trouble. You can get in trouble for copyright. So as long as you don't plan on ever really making money on Twitch, it's kind of worth the risk of doing something like that. But if you actually ever want to make money and maybe get big, it's kind of not a risk you really want to take. Which, if any of us can actually get big is the question, but...
We will need to be extremely wary.
Yeah. I think once I get the extra money to get mine made, I'm going more for a witch one. A witchy witch.
I hope I did a good job.
This snake is so fast.
Victory is ours.
And they're going more after copyright stuff lately too, with the DMC. I think that's just. I think I said the wrong word there, but like with that stuff getting more and more popular. Oh, I can't pick the chest up. Well, we'll just open it. Who cares? Just open it. A lot of people got in trouble. I think the thing though, a lot of stuff, like, you won't get banned for it, so, I mean, you will take the risk. You just might have to change all your setup eventually, kind of thing. Would be a cyborg? See, that sounds cool. That looks like, Lightning McQueen. Is your name Ka-Chow from Lightning McQueen? So would you look like that? Would you look like Toll Mater? That'd be funny. Your Toll Mater. Toll Mater avatar? Get your voice changer, sound nice and country. Yes. I don't know how I feel about cars.
Welcome home, Arthur.
Hi, Celica. I fixed the fence around the house.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. With the brigands stepping up their attacks, the town elders have been worried. But this should put their minds at ease.
No.
If the brigands turn into demons, a mere fence won't stop them. Nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm pretty confident in my carpentry. And the other two?
Probably at the Cape again. I've warned them 100 times that it's dangerous.
Luffy said probably badgered Velvet into going. Don't worry, she'll watch out for him.
Yeah, I can only hope that this little one grows up to be as strong as she is one day.
Huh?
You're happy, I hope.
Of course I am. I never thought I could ever be this happy. I only wish I'd known earlier. I would have made something even nicer for you.
You made this for me?
Yeah, I put all my heart into it.
I'll cherish it always. It'll remind me of this happy day.
Let this serve as proof of our love. This I swear. I swear to protect you both with my life.
That's Lord Artorias' past. Oh, that's rich! You mean you believe that tripe?
It's all a pack of lies. His smile, his promise, everything.
Explor's pretty crazy in this. I feel like they're gonna try to make him not just such a bad guy. I guess where we're leaning toward.
What we just saw. Was that from before the opening?
Yeah. Celica was there, and Artorias still had use of his arm. It didn't look like he was an exorcist either.
I never would have thought Lord Artorias could smile so tenderly.
But he's since become an exorcist, taking on the mantle of shepherd and the weight of the world.
All because he lost his beloved wife.
I'd understand if you wanted to back out. But at this rate, I think the time is coming. Not much longer now.
It's coming.
That's what she said.
To think I ate up his lies without
Sorry.
questioning a word. What a joke.
Velvet is like low-key terrifying. Low-key terrifying. Are you about to run into a boss? Probably. The bosses in this game ain't really that hard, honestly. It's scary, right? You just kind of missed her earlier, just like laughing and screaming like crazy, and then just like, and somebody's like, calm down. She's like, okay, I'm calm. And literally just like kept moved on. Goes nothing. She snapped just a smidge or two.
Velvet didn't know those things about Artorias and Celica, did she?
Probably not. That was when the two were alone and first getting to know each other.
We were seeing glimpses of a warm, loving family. But really, it just gave me the creeps.
Same here. I could keenly feel Inominat scheming behind everything we saw.
He's trying to get at Velvet.
I think she used to truly love Lord Artorias. Having that happy past thrust in front of her at a time like this must be tearing her apart.
Probably. But a demon like me wouldn't understand.
What Velvet is going through is horrible. Even as a human, I can scarcely imagine what it must be like. But I approach it, just a little bit, because like her, I was his pupil.
Artorias said he needed 2 types of malevolence to awaken Inominat. The illusions at a ball, making sure we knew about the attack on Titania, and Inominat appearing as her brother. If all of that was planned to extract the malevolence from her, we'd all better brace for worse to come.
A forward kill.
Devour! Infernal Torrent! Burning Dragon! Separate Blade! Finish! Mother Static! Armor Crusher! Infernal Torrent!
See this? House of Fury!
Clear up! Separate Blade! Mother Static! Smash! Infernal Torrent! Take that! Devour! Infernal Torrent!
Oh, I forgot to remove that. That was for our subathon.
Hey, is everyone alright?
If you're still here, Perps, can you remind me later to remove that from the points thing, please? If you're still here. After Strange, remove that. Yeah, that was for a subathon where we were, the different things that we were doing added time to the stream. I just forgot to remove it. And what is raid? That means at the end of the stream, you can decide, you can pick who I raid. Pick what channel you want me to raid. That's what that one means. Which means I send all my viewers to this to someone. I don't know how new you are to Twitch, if you know what raid means, period, but I guess you're pretty new to Twitch, right? So, yeah, it just basically means we take all my viewers and I send them to another streamer.
The Scarlet Knight? This is Velvet's village.
Damn! So many of them! Celica, I'm coming!
It's too late! Take Velvet and Laphicet and run!
I can't do that! I want to have my life with you, with our child! No!
Arthur!
Celica!
couldn't I? Why couldn't I protect my own family?
Remember this moment well, Artorias. Humans are weak, filled with sin.
Melchior!
The people of this village offered you and your beloved family up to the demon brigands. A sacrifice, so that they could escape and hide.
No, they wouldn't.
It happens often. The reason people act on is burdened by the weight of their sins. However, I have found a method to adjust their reason.
A domain? What is this incredible power? Don't tell me the Empyrean we've been searching for was here this whole time. These Malakim.
So they have been reborn, but be not deceived. They are not the same people you knew.
So wait, so the second Loppy set is...
Why must fate be so cruel?
So Loppy set is his baby? Dun
It
dun dun.
appears that Inominat's resurrection is incomplete. We must guide him until
And that first lady was his wife getting reborn?
I'll
That's
be
crazy,
taking
isn't it?
these Malakim.
Plot twist, man.
Wait!
Plot twist.
I'm sorry I couldn't keep my promise. I'll make things right. I'll abandon who I am. Nameless Moloch. I will forge a pact with you.
I think you could try your sweet.
I will put an end to all the pain in this world.
Do you have it in you? You who abandoned my friend's ideals and fled.
That's so crazy.
From
I
the
didn't
souls
expect
of
that to
my
be
dead
his son.
master, wife, and child. This I swear. My name is Artorias Colbrand. I have inherited the will and the strength of Claudin Asgard, former head of the Exorcists.
Very well. Let tonight's tragedy change fate and birth salvation.
That's a big plot twist, man. There's a lot of big plot twists in this.
It was me. You don't remember?
Not at all.
They said you were reborn as a Moloch. That means... what exactly?
The soul of a human who passed away can, given the right trigger, be reborn as a Moloch.
You're saying that Artorias' child was reborn as Laphicet?
If what we saw was real, yes.
So the female Moloch that was born along with him was...
My sister's reincarnation. But I ate her long ago.
You didn't know, right?
I knew. I had already caught on to who Ceres really was.
Velvet.
But it doesn't matter. What does it change? I'll devour anything to fulfill my goal. My sister, my brother, even the world.
That could be a really good slogan for like prostitutes, right? I would devour anything for my gold, which would be right, right? Hashtag.
That's who I am. That's
These
all
are massive
I
spoilers. You're gonna have to wait a long time to play this game, perps.
That was the day all of this started, wasn't it?
Yeah, the opening. Innominat was halfway revived and demons became visible to all.
His power also robbed almost every Moloch of their free will that day.
I never imagined that Lord Artorius' quest to change the world was so steeped in tragedy. The villagers should have never sold them out to those bandits.
It was cruel, yes, but nothing remarkable. People are capable of anything when under pressure, even more so when they can do it under the mantle of the greater good. Velvet's family was probably the furthest outside the village circle that night.
That's pure selfishness.
Humans are selfish creatures. You should be aware of that by now. That's why you said what you said just now, even if you didn't know it. Artorius' quest to change the world, not Artorius' quest to save humanity. I mean no disrespect. It's just an observation.
A man with the power to change the world turned his back on the potential of humanity. That may be the biggest tragedy of that night.
The savior of the world lost all hope in its people.
Yeah. But smaller streamers? Yeah. I don't know. I guess it depends on what you want out of a streamer. I think for like just purely watching a stream, I don't mind big streamers. I'm not much of a chatter in streams in general, I guess. It's kind of another thing. So for me, if I'm gonna chat, though, definitely a smaller streamer. Are we at the end of the game? We can't be at the end of the game. Some of these quests we never finished. Side quests, but they never popped back up, and even when I searched the places, they weren't there. You gotta be fairly close, I think. Yeah. Ah, yay! Kelsey's here. How was your stream yesterday? I didn't manage to catch, but I saw. Did it go well? Did it go well? I hope. It's so hard to find time to just sit and watch streams. It's kind of funny. I feel like people that work and stuff have an easier job watching streams because a lot of people just watch it while they work. Getting settled in. Oh yeah, the move.
Eisen, you said a human soul can be reborn as a Moloch given the right trigger, right? Is that something that happens frequently?
I'm afraid I don't have an answer for that. We know that humans are sometimes reborn as Molochim, but not how or why. It's more likely among people with greater resonance, but the process is still a mystery.
Huh. So it's not something that happens, or that can be made to happen easily. Ordinarily, at least.
But Velvet's sister was reborn as Ceres, and her unborn child came back as Laphicet. What are the chances of that?
It might not have been chance. They both died on the Scarlet Night. Their rebirths may have been influenced by the sacrificial ceremony.
Are you saying that Innominat made it happen on purpose?
Call it an educated guess. But I don't think even an Empyrean can control the lives of humans or Molochim at his whim.
If it wasn't chance, it might have been destiny.
Velvet said she ate Ceres, her own sister reborn as a Moloch. How could such a horrible thing be destiny?
Sorry. I didn't mean to make light of a tragedy, but our fates intertwine. The good and the bad, whether we like it or not. That's what makes it destiny, right?
True. But this...
Get a hold of yourself, Eleanor. Velvet and Laphicet are in rougher waters than any of us. They'll be looking to you to light their way.
Yes. I must remain calm and steady.
I forgot to change my sub goal today. I was gonna change my sub goal and I completely forgot. I even had it like open. I don't think I would ever get anything done if I worked from home. I mean, I babysit for a while at home, I guess, to count that, but... exhausting. Well, yeah, we will a bit short. Oh, wait, we catch up a little bit. I can confirm spook statement. Cough. Yeah, we will a bit short, but I think I should shorten him a little more for my own sanity. Yeah. Pretty much productive, but I'm not being micromanaged. I'm too, like, easily distracted by everything, though. That's my problem. Like, ooh, something shiny. And then, like, it's like 20 minutes later. You're okay me calling you that? What is your favorite game? Who are you calling dude? I feel like dude's kind of confusing because I don't know who you're talking to.
Look! Over there!
Look, a distraction! Exactly.
An Earth Pulse rift. We may be able to get out from there.
Arthur, there's something I'd like to speak to you about. Alone. Two souls possessing powerful resonance and free of malevolence. These must be sacrificed on the Scarlet Night.
Ah, yes. The ceremony to resurrect Innominat. You read my book.
I haven't fully mastered the ancient tongue yet, but I have read your notes. You wrote that if Innominat is resurrected, we can make a world free of demons.
7 years ago, a soul with strong resonance, my own unborn son, was sacrificed for that purpose. Now, Innominat's resurrection is half complete.
Or is it dude's not dude? My
Because
bad.
of that,
Oops.
everyone's
It's like a
resonance has
crow?
grown stronger, enabling them
I thought
to see
ravens were
demons.
more likely to go after shiny things.
Yes, that's the truth behind the opening.
So, if one more person is sacrificed,
Innominat's resurrection will be complete, and his power will spur the creation of many new exorcists.
and there is another Scarlet Night very soon. Arthur, I must ask.
Luffy said,
Can't I be the sacrifice?
So he volunteered?
tell me,
Dun dun dun.
why do you think that birds fly?
I think that birds fly because they must. Why else would they have wings if not to embrace the sky? I have wings too, weak as they are. That's why I must fly, now! If we miss this Scarlet Night, the next won't be for another 3 years. By then, I won't be alive.
Luffy said, why would you say such a thing?
The 12-year sickness. That's the name of my disease.
So you know.
I'm not afraid of being sick. But I don't want to just be a burden on everyone until I die. I couldn't take it.
Your wings are your will, and they are strong.
Lars. Please. You can't tell Velvet about this.
I promise.
I'll make a new world. A world where my sister can be happy.
Man, this story's getting more and more sad. How's that even possible? Breath of the Wild? Haven't tried that one. I really love Dragon Quest, though. I hate moving. Some moves are...
Both of you! Together! You betrayed me!
Whoa,
Oh,
hey!
there she is.
What's everyone apologizing for? We're a family, right? Hurry back. I'll make you a quiche, just the way she taught me.
No kidding. I think you'll be an exorcist to rival even him.
Shut up!
He fell further than this back at the shrine. I will have my revenge. Revenge for Lapiset!
Girls,
Lapiset
magpies.
so much more pain than I ever will. And still, I couldn't do anything for him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Shut up! It's a lie! A dirty lie! All of it! It's
Yes, they did. And she was not very rhythm with Marvel Music. Maybe I've never heard of that one. These music got better than brother. I'm so sad. I felt my Guitar Hero controller the other a little while back. It's actually sitting right beside my chair right now, but I accidentally left the batteries in it, so that it's corroded and doesn't work anymore.
An amalgamation of multiple demons? It doesn't matter what it is. I'll devour it until it's dead. No mercy! Wounds that won't heal. Hard to deflect. Lethal pay! You're in trouble! Dragon! Infernal Torrent!
Blue!
Roaring Thunder! Got you! Twin Whip!
Watch it! Burn one! No escape!
Skewer! Twin Whip! Rain down!
Deception! Double haze!
Twin Whip! Slow down!
I'll stop you! Double haze! Shooting star!
Slow down! No escape! Finish! Scarlet Edge!
See this? See this?
Devour! Slow down! Finish! Scarlet Edge! Twin Whip! Slow down!
Hey! Deception!
Twin Whip!
Deception!
Slow down!
Deception! Hurricane!
Thermal Skewer! Twin Whip!
Shooting star!
Slow down! Maelstrom! Twin Whip! Slow down!
Why does it sound so quiet all of a sudden? Last time? Yeah. I must have like bumped my headset or something.
No escape! See this? Double haze!
Down!
Fertile blue!
Just done? Oh,
Shooting star!
that makes more sense.
Double haze!
Slow down! No escape!
Fertile blue! Deception!
Devour! Slow down! Finish! Scarlet Edge! Rain down!
Yes.
Double haze!
Crawling Serpent! Devour! Slow down! No escape! Vanishing Thunder! Scarlet Edge!
Deception!
Double haze! Infernal Torrent! Devour!
No
Infernal
escape!
Torrent! Sword and Dragon!
For five!
Cerberus
I'll
Blade!
stop you!
Finish! Scarlet Edge! Devour! Infernal Torrent! Sword and Dragon!
See this? Double haze!
Crawling Serpent! Pierce! Devour! Infernal Torrent! Rain down! Sword and Dragon! Cerberus Blade!
Shooting star!
No mercy! Wounds that won't heal! Hard to deflect! Lethal pay! Rain
Double
down!
haze!
Anime fireworks? Okay.
Infernal Torrent!
Fertile blue!
Dragon!
Fertile blue!
Cerberus Blade!
Double haze!
Scarlet Edge! Pierce! Infernal Torrent! Devour! Crimson Strike! Infernal Torrent! Light Sword Dragon! Cerberus Blade! Finish! Scarlet Edge! Surget! Devour!
Deception!
Infernal Torrent!
Hurricane! Hey!
Dragon! Cerberus Blade! Finish!
Hurricane!
Dagger spear. I think you need a sip. Sounds good, Chow. Thank you. I need to get some water actually, so just drink coffee.
Is that... I'm dead. I'm dead.
Calm down, Velvet! This farce is just another of Inominat's illusions!
Farce? How callous. That farce is the true face of my sister. She hates, resents, devours, and kills. She tramples people, cities, everything, living only by her emotions. What an ugly, tainted soul.
It's not like that!
Nothing you say will matter. She knows. She knows if it's the truth.
He's right. Just think, everything I did was baseless, arrogant. And even so, I still...
You hurt so many innocent people, didn't you?
More than I can count. I devoured and killed so many.
Without even knowing Arthur's true aims.
I destroyed people. I destroyed whole towns.
And worse yet, you didn't even show mercy to your own sister's reincarnation.
I ate her.
And despite all of that, I still love you, Velvet. That's why I chose to become a sacrifice. For you, sister. But think, if you try to stop the resurrection, wouldn't my death be all for nothing? To tell you the truth, I was terrified of dying. It was so dark.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You'll accept it then? That everything you've done up until this point, all of it.
Yes. It was all for nothing, and for no one. I hurt so many people, all for no reason. I'm a monster.
If you've accepted it, you have to atone for your sins. Once I eat the final 2 malevolences inside you, I'll fully awaken. Give them to me. Give me your hatred, your despair. If you do, I can cleanse this world of all its pain. I had hoped that you could live in a world without pain and sadness. But you're a monster now. You don't belong there.
Velvet!
Let me go. I have to go.
No!
If you don't, you'll die too for no reason.
No!
A twisted monster like me doesn't deserve to live. Don't you understand?
You're the reincarnation of the first sacrifice. Part of me. Don't worry, I'll devour you too.
Laphicet, tell this self-absorbed idiot what she needs to hear!
Please, let me go.
Will you stop whining? No, I don't understand! You snap at people! You're scary! You tried to eat me! But you're also kind! And you're filled with life! I don't understand a single thing about you! But you gave me a name! When I was a number! You gave me that compass! You taught me what it meant to be alive! That's why I care about you, Velvet! I'll protect you for my own sake!
Fee.
I don't care if you're malevolent, or if it was pointless! If the world says it's a mistake to love you, I'll fight the whole world! I don't care how much pain you feel! It doesn't matter! A world without you, Velvet! Is the one thing I couldn't bear!
Let me go. My hand will...
Eat my arm! I don't care! Just leave me the other one! I needed to clobber the jerk who made my Velvet cry!
All them feels, man. The feels.
I loved Laffy. And Celica.
mustaches.
Why not me? It hurts so much!
Your despair. How is it gone?
A flame burns in my heart, too. A flame I cannot quench no matter how hard I try. Just like you, Velvet.
I finally understand how you felt. But the only one I can fight for is myself.
That's good enough. That's proof that you are truly alive.
It is. But feel good too at the same time, oddly. It's like, I think we might actually get a good ending. I'm kind of surprised. I didn't really expect a good ending out of this game. I think we're getting there.
Miss Magilou!
Don't worry. If Velvet could do it, there's no way I can't.
We still haven't got
How
her
many
backstory.
times do you plan to destroy and rebuild your own heart, Magilou?
We're on 107. Who was it, 108? I lost count. Not that I really care.
Pathetic fool. Did I not tell you it would require an iron will, as indomitable as the very trees that live and die across millennia?
Like you, I suppose. Or that boy over there.
That is the foundation of an ideal world, one free from man's sins.
An ideal world, huh? You, kid. The boy who was your companion, Laffy said. He's alive. Chasing a terrifying demon girl, he has learned the immensity of the seas and weathered the dry wastes of the land. Those people, they're different from us. Despite the pain, the anguish, they embrace the life they've been given. They live, undaunted by the ugliness of the world!
So you're doing this all for them? Is that what this is?
Not even close. They aggravate me to my wit's end. Like stabs in the chest, over and over and over. And that's exactly why. That's why I intend to see how all of this ends. I won't be satisfied until I do.
Words bereft of meaning. You truly are my greatest failure.
Gosh, funny just how little I care.
No! Please!
Let me guess. We came at a good time?
You're late. Because of you, I had to have a really boring conversation.
So, you came face to face with Inominat. If so, then you must know that your quest for revenge is utterly meaningless.
Yeah, I did. I know why sadness fills the world.
and I know how deep are the burdens of sin. I tried to abandon my memories of Arthur and Laffy, to cut myself off from it all, and end this tragedy. It's what they would have wanted.
Exactly. You do well to know your place.
But that's exactly why I can't forgive them. Not Artorias, not Inominat. I know my heart is ugly and full of contradictions, but those days we spent together in familial warmth, they're proof that all of us, were truly alive. That's why, no matter how hard, no matter how sad it gets, I will take my vengeance to the very end!
Velvet!
Don't be a fool. Just give up and die like you ought. It is your destiny to wallow in despair.
You take my family, turn me into a monster, and you want my soul too? Now who's being the fool? Remember this well. The Lord of Calamity never gives up, not even in the face of death.
Have you no shame for your sins, you unholy monster?
Let me in on this. I lost a bet and I've got some anger to work out.
You sure you can fight in your condition?
Who do you think I am? Ooh, I thought you'd never ask. I am the dastardly witch Magilu, scourge of self-righteous exorcists! Now face the wrath of Magilu Maven!
Magilu Maven, uh-oh.
Fools, all of you!
Everyone, sorry to have worried you.
I wasn't worried.
I didn't realize you were someone who needed looking after.
Me neither.
This is our way of saying we trust you.
Yeah! Spiritualist! You wronged me! Here's your justice! By the order! Is it hard? Got you!
Disappear!
Why am I so slow? Okay.
No mercy! Wounds I won't heal! Now, rise! Arise! Ascending angel! Hope this works!
Last boss was a fake out, always. That's the old RPG stick, right? When you think it's over, there's always more. More. Good morning, though. How you doing today, Phoenix? Welcome back. Well, that sounds like boss music. What the hell, my character said this?
Tell Artorius and Inominet. They took something precious from me. I'll never forgive them for that.
The annals of history are stained with evil people like you. You spread havoc and destruction, all to satisfy your own ends. A dark font of malevolence. You're a demon lord, the irredeemable embodiment of sin.
The Lord of Calamity.
It is
Hope
the
you're doing well, Phoenix.
Exorcist's duty to destroy you.
You talk a lot. How about you keep talking and tell us where Ifried is?
You'll regret this.
I can feel Inominet. He's coming. We can fight here no longer. The Enfu, close the rift. I can't.
Come.
All lethargic. Everybody sounds good.
Carelessness will get you killed.
Zavid.
You ruined the moment.
Huh? Don't you mean thanks for saving us, Zavid? You're my hero and role model.
Hero and role model.
Thank you for saving us, Zavid. Where exactly are we now?
We're in an Abbey facility on Hexen Isle. I heard Melchior was in charge here, so I snuck in. I hadn't expected an extra-dimensional space.
Is there a way out?
There is now that I busted my way in.
Let's head outside. We can talk then.
Who's that?
A friend. His name is Number 1.
Hey, wanna come with us? If you stay here alone, a dragon might get you. I bet you wouldn't like that.
Yeah.
Be careful you don't get the real dust on your shoulder boots.
Great.
Sounds good.
Come on, kid.
What are you doing?
We can't leave him like this. I'll get him a vessel, somehow.
Do what you like.
These people like act like they're so heartless, but we all know the truth. Bunch of fakers. Bunch of fakers. I think on that note, guys, we're gonna end here. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We made it, like, pretty far today. I think we're over the 60-hour mark now. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked what you saw, of course, you hit the follow button if you want. I should have kept track of what part we're on, because I'm gonna upload this to YouTube, too. So I hope you guys enjoyed this show, YouTubers. I appreciate you for watching.